Hello, church family. Pastor Rondel Balitaan for your midweek boost. I pray that you are well and having a blessed week so far, being blessed and blessing others. All right, we're going to continue into the topic of character of Jesus. This week, we're going to go into the characteristic of being obedient or obedience, right? So, if anything, Jesus was very obedient to his Father. Okay, so our text or our verse is going to be found in Jeremiah 7:22-26. For when I brought your ancestors out of Egypt and spoke to them, I did not just give them commands about burnt offerings and sacrifices, but I gave them this command: obey me, and I will be your God, and you will be my people. Walk in obedience to all I command you, that it may go well with you. But they did not listen or pay attention. Instead, they followed the stubborn inclinations of their evil hearts. They went backwards and not forward. Right? So that's kind of, a gist of it. I will continue on to verse 25 and 26 this Sunday. But just simply put, okay, obedience is the foundation of the Christian faith, right? But not just being obedient, but who are you being obedient to? Okay. So if you're being obedient to God, that's what it's all about. Right? It's all about obeying him. Or, in John 14:15, John 14:15, it says, if you love me, Jesus, we will naturally obey him. So if you love me, keep my commands. Jesus was comforting his disciples at this point, right? He was saying he was ready to go, but he said, look, if you love me, obey what I'm telling you. Listen to the command. Listen to the teachings that I've been trying to, instill to each and every one of you, right? If we love Jesus, we will naturally obey him. And that's just kind of how he wanted his disciples to learn. All they needed to do is not follow all these rules and regulations and stuff, but be obedient to Jesus Christ, to God's word, right? Look, I get it. Obeying God is not always easy. But you know what? You and I both know it's always the best choice, right? Why? Well, for one, many of God's blessings is dependent on our obedience to him. Let me repeat that. Many of God's blessings are dependent on obedience, right? If we follow his commands, this is what he will do. He will never leave us nor forsake us, but we have to abide in him. We have to be with him. We have to follow his command. If we love him, church, if you love him, if you truly love Jesus Christ, you will follow his commands. You will follow his ways. You will follow the path that he took. All right? Again, we'll get into this Sunday, but what is obedience? So Google defines it as compliance with an order, request, or law, or submission to another's authority, right? So being obedient is something that we need to do to function well in society. Because you and I know, if we're not obedient to the law, we'll go to jail or something bad will happen to us. Like, obedience is very key to relationship. Obedience is very key to a fruitful, meaningful relationship with Jesus Christ. And that's what we are all trying to do, just to continue to establish that amazing relationship, that intimate relationship with Jesus Christ. That's how the Father is honored. That's how the Father is glorified in and through our lives. Be obedient. If we love Jesus Christ, then we follow his command. Again, this is one of those simple words, but it's very meaningful and very, there's a lot of meat in there. So I do suggest that, I pray that you continue to pray and continue to think about how are you being obedient to Jesus Christ. Can't wait to share the rest of this message with you. I pray that you continue to have an amazing rest of the week. And we do welcome back our missionaries back to Charlotte, some of them, and some of them are still in the Philippines. I pray that they are well. I love you. I can't wait to see you this Sunday at 3 p.m. God bless you.